It is episode 17. And another crash. Seems to be the fire makes this game crash on PC. Because, I've done all of the suggestions online for keeping this game from crashing, and it just seems to, eventually crash no matter what. It's like there's a memory leak that they've never patched in this game, which is sad. Oh well. Can't do nothing about that. Well, let's continue with episode 17. I had a thought as I woke up today, and I was thinking to myself, I always go for the tops of the hats whenever I try to get the challenge to shoot hats off, shoot 3 guys' hats off. Whenever I get that challenge, I always go for the top of the hat. I was thinking to myself, since that always turns into a headshot, there's nothing you can do about it, because even if you just try to get the very tippity top edge of the hat, for some reason they turn into headshots all the time. So I was wondering, maybe if you shoot the brim of the hat off to the side, will that knock off their hat without giving you headshots? We'll have to give that a shot today. Maybe shooting the brim of the hat rather than the top of the hat is the better idea. And you can tell I just woke up because my voice isn't all shitty. And just started vaping, so obviously I need to stop fucking vaping. Have to work on that. I need to force myself to stop vaping when I run out of e-juice. Down to my last 2.5. Let's call it bottle and a half. 2 bottles of vape juice. So I'm gonna not purchase vape juice, and when I run out, just try to do the good old refrigerated turkey. See if I can manage to get myself to stop vaping, because it is not doing my voice wonders.
Please come in, sir. This way, sir. A gentleman to see you, ma'am.
So, your friend, the other liquor vendor. Hello.
Hello, ma'am.
Arthur, welcome. We were just playing cribbage. Arthur Morgan, Mrs. Catherine Braithwaite.
Nice to see you again.
Apparently. So this one, he is big and as dumb as he looks?
Well, he's surely big, but his intelligence is a matter of some conjecture. Some say he is as dumb as he looks, but I think, well, he's not quite that dumb.
So these are the boys going to Caliga Hall?
Yes, we can take care of that for you, but one hates to be coarse. There is the question of money.
Oh, we've got money, Mr. Matthews.
Paper, bonds, metal.
She ain't gonna pay you in a certified check, you Yankee numbskull.
Ain't childbirth just the most beautiful miracle?
Well, Arthur.
Seems a lady can birth monkeys, after all.
Can I drive? Nope.
That's too bad. I'd rather he drive. I mean, it's not like we're going anywhere that requires my specific brand of driving.
Ready? Let's get out of here.
You was quiet in there.
Took everything I had. That son of hers. I'll shove that silver spoon down his throat and pull it clean out of his arse. A smug fucker.
Okay. So what she got us doing at the Gray's place?
She wants us to torture tobacco fields. Said they ain't had rain in weeks round here.
Wonder if cinematic word mode works
Using
in
that back there.
these cutscenes.
Burns faster than kerosene, that stuff. Said it'd be fitting, she did. All I'm thinking is how about I try fitting my boot up your hook now, you snotty old bitch.
Hosea really picked the right fella for teeing the manor, didn't he?
Ah, he was giving it his usual flannin'. One of these families got gold stashed somewhere, he reckons I'm in. I'm all for sticking it to rich folks. I hate rich folks. There really better be some bloody money at the end of all this.
Hosea knows what he's doing.
Does he, though? The master finagler of nothing.
Easy, easy.
So far, we've destroyed the Braithwaite still, tried to sell the shine back to them. Now we're on this fool's errand, which I'm very much looking forward to, by the way. They was saying Old Man Gray's double security after that business at the saloon.
We just robbed their horses, too.
That was you? Jesus.
So, we're just gonna drive on in there, is that it?
Don't worry, I got a plan. Wagons go in and out of there all the time with supplies, equipment, payroll. Especially now they've taken on all that extra muscle. We're making a delivery, that's all. Just leave it to me. I can talk a dog off a meat wagon.
All right, then.
Well, it'll follow the trail on cinematic mode, but it doesn't keep going unless you hold down the A button. Just have to do my vaping and coffee drinking with one hand. Seems to have a maximum speed in cinematic mode too. Oh, it's hot. All right, here we are.
Whoa, hold up a second. Are you not worried about them Greys, English?
Excuse me?
You not worried about them Greys?
In what sense?
Well, they knows you.
Maybe you're right. You know what? Here, I'll go hiding back. If you can act naturally and stop us from getting into a fight before we're ready.
I will try.
Yes. Try and do an impression of a human being.
I'm not going to go that far.
Hold it right there.
What you want, boy?
There was a thing at the saloon.
What you talking about?
Well, I'm delivering the supplies.
You're not the usual driver.
You want a bottle, friend? Here. Have a wee drop. I'm new. I mean you no harm. I've come from Donegal, in Ireland.
You don't say.
Yeah! They said you'd understand. Some kind of incident at the saloon in town. I was told to bring this up here. Ask no questions, I'll tell you no lies. Sort of business. Before the officials got there, they said.
Okay.
The Irish or Scottish? I thought he was Scottish. Maybe he's just
Thank
making
you,
it up.
friend. Have a drink, Sean.
I know only older people get this, but if it's not Scottish, it's crap.
Good to meet you, Hamish. Fine bit of country you've got here. Not as fine as Connemara, but fine nonetheless.
That's back from way back from the day where
And you
Saturday
and I
Night Live
are
was actually funny.
brothers.
What was that? The 90s?
Just over here.
Early
Yeah,
90s?
straight down the path here. It's getting so I can barely keep track of all these deliveries coming in.
Yeah, and they said they was looking for more drivers in town. I jumped at the chance. I ain't never been a feather to kick a bit of honest work out of bed. So, you folks been having a hard time of it, have you?
Yeah, Mr. Gray's got a heap of problems right now with another family around here. Bunch of covetous lowdowns trying to sabotage his livelihood. Disgusting.
Oh dear, I'm sorry to hear that, Hamish. Sounds like you definitely deserve that drink.
You don't know the half. Just in there.
Ah, right you are.
You can unload it here.
In here? Oh, the horse is like a swift one, do they?
Excuse me?
He doesn't understand that.
It's grand.
Horse is like a stiff drink, swift one.
Quite a place you boys have got here. Reminds me of one of them big houses out in Donegal. Real fancy places they was, Hamish. Real fancy. Because if some folks got all the money, they can build quite the fanciest places imaginable.
How you getting on?
Good. Nearly got these things ready.
Okay. There's plenty of guards out there. Here's how I feel we should deal with things. You head over to the dry barn.
Sure. And you?
I'm gonna deal with the fields themselves. We coat everything in moonshine, and then we light things up with these little fellers here. Thankfully, it ain't rained, and that old barn over there should go up like a torch.
How many of these boys you think you need?
This should do it. Let's head out the back. Look, once they get wind of us, there'll be no turning back, so move quickly.
Of course. I'm rebel stock, boy. I was born burning down manor houses.
We'll burn quietly.
Quiet. There's someone coming on the left.
Oh, hey. Well, I thought the wagon already arrived.
This one didn't.
Strange. So, what you got there?
Tools, payroll?
Okay. Drop me by the supply shed at the back of the fields.
Sure. See you later.
You hear that? Hero.
Yeah. Let's get this job done first, okay?
Just let me deal with our friend here. Come on.
Where's that supply shed anyway? He's going this way? Is that the supply shed? Because I don't think I've ever grabbed that wagon. I always just take off running. Wonder.
You douse the fields. I'll meet you at the barn.
I'll have to keep an eye on that
Gotta
wagon,
stay
see
out of
where it
trouble.
goes. Because that'll be a nice extra bonus. It's over there, okay.
Next. That's good for here.
You can't see me through the fields of tobacco. Ghost. Sneaky snake.
Should be enough for here. That should do it.
Good thing those guys are deaf.
That's good.
Ooh, free loot.
Or give this a quick dousing as well. Think she'll go, Arthur? Woohoo! Would you look at that? Yeah. Now let's burn those bloody fields to the ground.
Somebody shoot him already!
We'll deal with these fellas.
You ain't leaving here! Not right now. We got.
Are you kidding me? The game's crashing already? Aw. Oh, boo. Have to do all that over again. Boo. Alright, see you in the next